Muslim ticket. Kumuyi waits in tell leaders on what to do. The pastor and general superintendent of the Deeper Life Bible Church, Pastor Kumuyi, has given his candid opinion about what the presidential aspirants willing to go for an all-Muslim or an all-Christian ticket in the next general election come 2023 should do. The cleric made the assertion known when he paid a courtesy call on the governor of Kwara State, Abdurrahman, in Government House alone. According to the pastor, the candidate must take time to find out the pulse of the masses concerning the topic. What do the people feel, and how will they react to the idea of two Muslims or Christians being fielded as presidential and vice presidential candidates of any political party? When Nigerian masses that the pastor is talking about, we are all emotional when it comes to issues like this in this country. Objective is usually set aside, and everyone wants to fight for his or her faith. And going to the opinion pool of the masses, we might not get the true picture of what it should be. But if it's a place where we're objective, people should come out. If you come out to defend the two tickets, people will always have one thing or the other to say. But if it is being defended on the basis of capacity, on the basis of the result that we expect from them, yes, people will be able to analyze. But when it is about sentiment, emotion, everyone wants to dance to the tune of his or her faith. And that has not moved us forward as a nation. But the responsibility is in the hand of the politicians, because they brought us to where we are today. Before, we have seen a situation where people don't care. Whoever is there, they don't even remember, they don't want to know, as long as things are working. And so bringing religion to even politics, for me, it is not a good idea for us as a nation. Where we are today, we should be thinking and talking of what we're doing. But because of what has happened in the past, everything has now turned to emotional thing. You want the person of your faith to be there. In his word, what I say is that the political leaders should look at the heartbeat of the country as well as the desire of the people. Politicians should know that they are not there for themselves, they are there for the people. Well, in this climate, it has showed the opposite. Most of the time, they do things that favor them, not to the generality of the masses. Otherwise, by now, we should not be talking of no road, we should not be talking of insecurity, we should not be talking of no light, we should not be talking of also a strike. Because if they want the masses, if they want the good of this country, there are things that are preventable, but they just allow it to slip and it happens, and at the end of the day, we just go and things will go as if nothing has happened. Imagine ASUU has been on strike, NEPA has not been stable, so many things, security here and there in the last 8 or 10 years. They should ask and make research about what the country wants. There's no need of too much research. It's glaring and it's open. Intercity roads are not good. Aviation is not working. Academics, education, agriculture, there's no direction. Where other even countries that don't have 1/10 of what we have in terms of area of agriculture, they are making headways. We are here on palm oil, no story. Cocoa is there. What are we doing? Is there any trajectory that this is the way, this is what we are going to focus on? There was a time a president in this country came about cassava, shouting cassava, cassava, cassava. After he said no, even if he said no, I don't think there was any landmark result that came out of it. But after him, what happens? The moment a government leaves, another one comes in with his own idea, they drive it, they leave it halfway, and that is why we are not going far. That is why we remain on the same spot. We are not moving forward, we are just going around the circle like a chess barber's chair, where we are just moving around in no direction. Well, he reiterated that politicians who listen to the people on important and sensitive matters prior to being elected as leader are sure to continue listening to the voice of the masses if elected. That is, those that are listening. But we don't have any example of the one that we can say, yes, this one listened, this was the idea we gave him, and he has implemented, and this is the result. They always come up with the campaign slogans different things when they are campaigning, but the moment they get there, you'll be the one pushing after them, running after them. You promise that you fix this road. It has not been fixed. You promise that you now say, no, we are working on it. They are always working on it until we get it right. Well, I want to advise that pastors should stay away from politics. The pastors we have in this country, they are bigger than the problem of this country. Still, none of them have seen solution to our problem. And people are dying every day in this country for no reason and no solution. You are a confused man, and it shows you are being confused the more. Oh yes, let us vote for PDP so that Fulani aggression, oppression, and killing will continue. God forbid. Which PDP? Nigerian politicians are there for themselves. That's it. They no send anybody. They do things with impunity. The people's opinion does not count, and that is why God is raising obedience against them. And all the Bible says a child should lead them, and Obi is a child among old cargoes. Muslim ticket is sensitive and unacceptable to Nigeria's socio-political and religious life. A country with religious polarization cannot afford such a delicate dispensation. God bless you, sir. You said it all. A leader that cannot listen to the company of his people cannot be a leader. One thing is certain, if you cannot support me when it is my turn, then there is no need remaining together as one Nigeria. The man of God has spoken, and only those who have ears can hear and understand him. A word is enough for the wise. The man has spoken, the man of God. He will listen before election, will definitely listen after election. Baba has said it all. It is the will of God, only good one can lead this country, the one with the fear of God. But all of them, when they come around, they either take the Quran or the Bible to swap. But at the end of the day, we don't see any meaningful. If the word of God said the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, it means that they don't have any fear of God in their heart before they go into that position. And once they get there, because they have sold their soul for whatever reason, they do the bidding of those that they have sold their souls to. Well, this country, who religion help? Religious politics and its propaganda is barbaric and detriment to Nigerian development. The pastor should tell us the impact of VP since he has been there. 7 years, if not a bench warmer. They should try to be sincere to themselves. We must separate religion from politics because it is not helping us. We should not be elected people just based on their religion or just to represent the position of their religion. We should think of developing this nation. Not all can understand him well. What does it mean to feel the pulse, feeling of the people? Those in authority are to realize that they are not there for themselves and not for their very self. Good, serious, and wise expression to be noted. Where people have made their own opinion known on this matter, kindly make yours known as a subscribe to my page. Thank you, good day, and God bless.